Hey guys, Dijon here from Trend Watchers, and today I have a great video prepared for you guys titled "Why You Need to Pick a YouTube Niche." Now, if you're a, if I guess if you're a big, if you're a big and established channel, even though if you may have your own YouTube niche picked out, I still want you to watch this video because this video here is extremely important with everything like that I'm going to teach you here at Trend Watchers. And this video here right here, it's really going to show you how to how to really build a super firm foundation for your channel. And like I said, even if you're already established, even if you got let's say a million subscribers or so, I still want you to watch this video because this video is just extremely important for everybody. I'm going to show you guys information that no one else is talking about, and even if you're big or small, I still want you to watch this video because it is extremely important. But really what we're going to cover is why having a niche is crucial. After that, I'm going to talk about the YouTube channel structure template. I'm going to show you guys how you guys should structure your YouTube channel and how you shouldn't. And I'm going to show you guys, like what and what not to do when structuring your channel. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the questions. So I guess you're probably wondering, why do you need a niche? And the reason why I'd say you really need a niche is because so this doesn't happen. So really, what this graph represents, I kind of have like random niche here, another one here. There's like 20 different niches right here on this little picture right here. Now there's nothing wrong with this, but like let's say you post like 15 to 20 different videos from like different niches, right? And let's say one of your videos goes viral and it brings you like it goes semi-viral and you get like 100 subscribers to your channel that really want to I mean they actually like what you're doing. And they really they really have that connection with you. Now let's say they come back next week. Let's say that video that went viral was bowling, like a random bowling video, right? Then they were to come back to your channel next week, but you're posting like let's say like a Monday morning makeup routine video. They're gonna be confused. They're gonna be like, how did I subscribe to this channel? And they're just gonna unsubscribe from you. And really this here is a mess, not only for you, but also not only for you as far as like figuring out ideas of what to post for your channel, but also for your subscribers. They're gonna be like, how did I get to this channel? Like, how did I subscribe to this channel? I've had that happen to me before, and unfortunately no one really taught me about this. I had to learn this the hard way. So that's why I really wanted to to really show you guys this first. And really the reason why you really want to pick a niche is so that your channel is really able to have like that super solid foundation. This year I got this picture off of Google. I found it fascinating looking at when they're putting in the foundation for skyscrapers. It's really fascinating to look at right there, and that's really what we try to do here at Trend Watchers. We're really building a super firm foundation, because when your foundation is super firm, you're really able to build extremely high, and higher to where where your building trumps like every other building in that city or state. So that's really what we achieve, what we strive to achieve here at Trend Watchers. So I just pulled up a random YouTube channel right here. We're gonna just analyze it, and like I said, you guys, I'm gonna be doing like a lot of I'm gonna be using the gaming channel as really as like for an examples, not only in this video but also throughout this entire course, because the gaming industry it really has a lot of amazing examples as far as like catching trends and really like what you want to do and what you don't want to do on YouTube. So I'm going to be using the gaming industry for this entire video and also for the videos to come. But all you gotta do is plug in your niche, and these formulas, they still work for you. But let's look at this channel right here, and I want you to kind of like identify its niche. Now I guess first of all, as you can see, this channel here, it isn't all over the place like this. There's actually like some sort of structure behind it, and clearly the structure is video games, and as you can see, they definitely do some sort of challenges. So as far as like the channel niche is gaming, and within gaming he does specifically challenges. And how do I know it's challenges? It says like building each other race car, build off, survival stunt race challenge, building our dream house. As you can see here, it's a lot of challenge videos. And then you're probably wondering where all these lines come from. As you can see here, he's able to hop around from game to game. So as you can see, he's still hopping around from niche to niche, but as long as it's tying back into the big thing, his overall theme of like gaming and challenges, he can really hop to like whatever niche he wants, as long as he ties it back to this main big thing right here. and as you can see, he's able to hop around from like GTA 5, Gary's Mod, Minecraft, Fortnite. He could probably do music videos or VR. I mean, look at this. You got like a GTA 5, Minecraft. What else? Let's go VR right there. Minecraft Battle Royale. Pretty sure there's some Fortnite somewhere down there. But as you can see, this channel is super structured. It's not disorganized like this. There's an actual structure behind it. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can do this for your channel, so that you're really able to have that super solid foundation. And this foundation we're going to establish today in this video, it's actually going to help us as far as like really growing and scaling our YouTube channel. So make sure you pay attention to the exercises we're going to be doing in this video. So now, defining our niche. So the first thing you want to do is you want to obviously pick something you have a passion for. And just for the purpose of this video, we're just going to pick gaming. Like I said, we're going to be using the gaming industry a lot. So there, we know our niche is gaming. Now, there's a problem with this. And you want to know what the problem is? Gaming, it's super broad, and if you really identify yourself as a gaming channel, when people look up, let's say like gaming videos, right? And your video, let's say you were able to make it on the front page, right? As far as like your potential viewers that want to watch your videos, when they pull up, I guess like your video and the search results, they're gonna get something like this. It's almost like, I guess, going into the pizza shop and there's like 15 different pepperoni pizzas that they can choose from, but each one of them tastes differently. And like by each one of these tasting differently, that's kind of like your personality, And as far as like pepperoni pizza, that's kind of like your niche, which for example in this video is gaming. But like and as you can see, there really isn't a difference. They're all the same. So people are kind of like forced to randomly pick one. And more than likely, the people are going to go to the one with the most views, because that one there has the most social proof. And if you're a small channel, you're gonna get killed by, you're just gonna get killed by this. And really, people say, show your personality, be different. Everyone does that for the most part. I can applaud you guys on that there, but but like people can't even see your personality, or you can't even be different if you're already losing. If you're already losing the battle before they even like come over to your video. So what we want to do is we want to take it from like our niche from just gaming and define it a bit further to like gaming / challenges right there. Now that there is a bit better, because now that we've kind of like identified ourselves even further, when people like go on a YouTube search engine, right, and let's say our video pops up with like our competitors, it's going to be something more like this here, to where you have like, I have like 6 different pizzas, right? And now, and obviously they all taste differently. That kind of represents the different personalities on YouTube. But now you can see the physical difference between all the pizzas. And really, when you do that, your viewers are able to go like, you may have a viewer that go like, oh, I don't like pepperonis, but I really love meat. So maybe these 2 pizzas here, they're gonna really desire meat. So let me check them both out there. And really, that's the whole point of like having this second part to your niche, so that you're really able to make yourself look different on the YouTube search engine results, and also in like YouTube recommended on the homepage, and also on the right sidebar there. So you're probably wondering, how do I pick this sub niche to really make my channel look, really make my channel stand out? And the best way, a lot of different like YouTube gurus out there, they'll tell you, like, just, I guess they'll kind of give you advice, but it's kind of broad. There isn't really like a template they really give you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a template so that you guys are able to like, figure this out within 10 minutes and to where there's absolutely no confusion. So before I go into the template, I think the best way to explain it is to first have a little biology lesson. So pretty sure you guys remember this from pretty sure high school biology. You got your producers, consumers, and decomposers within your ecosystem. And I'm just going to go over this really quickly, and then we're going to tie it back to YouTube. So obviously you got your sun right here. The sun, it provides sunlight to the leaves, so the leaves are able to grow, and these leaves are producers. And the reason why they're called producers is because they produce food for caterpillars. And then apparently your snakes eat caterpillars, and then your owls, they eat snakes. And because these because they eat each other right here, they are considered consumers right here, because they're consuming either themselves or the producers. So they're the consumers. And then when all four of these things here die, they're gonna get eaten up by your decomposers. So as you can see in nature, we have like three different levels of living things. Producers, consumers, and decomposers. And we kind of have the same thing on YouTube as well. It looks something like this. So I like to call this the three YouTube channel types. You got your producers, consumers, and decomposers. And we're gonna go over this right now. So your producers, these are like your tutorial channels, review channels, your sales videos or promotional videos, maybe like movie or TV trailers, educational videos. And as you can see in your producer column on YouTube, these channels are information based. So they specialize in just giving out information somehow. It could be through comedy. It could be through a sales presentation. The thing that makes a channel a producer on YouTube is that they're information based and they're giving out some sort of information. So those are your producers, and these producers, they supply your consumers. And this consumer column wouldn't exist without the producers. For example, your vloggers, how would they know how to vlog if they didn't watch a tutorial video on how to do that? Your Let's Play channel, how would they know how to record their gaming screen if they didn't know about that game through the producers, or know how to record their screen through the producers? Technology smashing, how do you know how to upload to YouTube without going to the producer? As you can see, they're all kind of like tied back in through your producer, obviously. And consumers, this list here is super it's super broad, and this list can really go on forever. It could be almost anything. Oops. This list here can be almost we're going to get back to the next slide. Sorry about that. Had a little error in my PowerPoint right there. But really, your consumers list right here, it can really be anything. It just has to be content based. That's the key. Your consumers, they take your information and they make it into some sort of content, towards somewhat entertaining. That's the difference between your producers and your consumers. So now let's talk about our decomposers. So your decomposers, these can be like your reaction channels. Compilation channels can also be under decomposers. Channels that take a wide variety of content. It could be like TikTok compilations, dancing compilations, fighting compilations, car compilations, beauty compilations. As long as you're taking other people's footage and putting into like one, even if it's like little bits, putting into one video, that there will be considered like a decomposer channel. And then also news, those could be your decomposer. Those could be decomposing channels, and also producers. But I just put them under the decomposing channel. This column right here, because I don't have too much stuff under decomposers. But really, your decomposers, all they're doing is reusing content. And where do they get this content from? They get it from your producers, or either information, or the consumers, their entertaining content or footage. So those are your three main YouTube channel types. Now, before I show you how we can use it to kind of identify our sub niche, I want to show you guys something fascinating I noticed when I was making this graph. So as you can see, there's like two lines here. There's like a blue line and a green line. I'm going to go over the blue line first. So this blue line here kind of represents like the channels that are easier to grow. So as you can see, it's easier to grow a channel that's reusing other people's content. You're able to throw out I guess like videos out there a lot faster since you're copying other people's hard work. Just copying just like taking someone's video, editing out a few snippets doesn't take that long, maybe like 20 minutes. So you're really able to get out videos faster with this as a decomposer. So that's one of the reasons why it's easier to grow. Plus you can kind of these people here, they're doing all the hard work finding the trends. All you're doing is you're taking those trends and you're re-uploading them. So like I said again, that's why being a decomposer, you're able to grow it a lot faster, which I found pretty interesting. And as the further left you go, the harder it is to grow. The main reason why it's hard to grow as a producer is because you just have since a lot of information based, people are not you kind of have like a steady amount of people looking for it. So you're not gonna. So maybe that steady number might be like 2,000 people a month, 10,000 people a month. It's not like some outrageous number that you'll find in your content base, like 10 million a month. So that's why it's just a bit a bit harder to grow your a producer channel, and then your consumer is kind of like in the middle right here. And now as far as money, you know, like the tables kind of turned. So your decomposer channels, they, you know, they some of them do make money, but it's kind of hard to make money with like copyright issues and stuff like that there. So you kind of run into those issues right here with your decomposers. Your your consumers, that, you know, they're still kind of right here in the middle ground. But your producers, these people here, they tend to have like the highest, you know, they get paid more per 1,000 views. I think the highest I've seen was like $24 per 1,000 views, which is like $24,000 for like 1,000,000 views. So like theirs is extremely high, and it makes sense because it's information based. And these people here, they kind of have like an intent as to why they want to watch this tutorial or review, or maybe the educational video or so there. So that's really something you want to you know, definitely think about. And really, when it comes to like, oh, there's a little bird out there. He's pretty loud. Okay, the bird is gone now. Sorry for that noise. But really, what we want to do now is we want to figure out how we can take our niche. For example, let's say gaming, right? How do we take this and kind of find that sub niche? So what I want you guys to do is I want you to take your niche, right? It could be like makeup, real estate, vlogging, gaming, whatever it is, right? And I want you to kind of like, you know, like get a piece of paper, and I want you to write down producer, consumer, and decomposers, and kind of like right here in the middle, put down your niche, right? And now I want you to kind of identify like all the producers within your industry, all the consumers, and then all of the, you know, the decomposers. Now your consumer table might be huge. There might be this could be really anything. So just put down like a top 10 or 15, you know, and it should look something kind of like this. So you're gonna put your main, you know, your YouTube niche right here. So I'll put gaming. I'll write gaming like right there on my piece of paper. And then for producers within the gaming industry, this will be like your. Obviously, you want to write a bit more stuff. I just have it short for just teaching purposes. But like in the gaming industry, right? Your producers are gonna be like tutorial videos, review videos, like reviewing games. You know, hacks and glitches. You know, like there's like gaming channels out there that are dedicated to like showing you hacks, how to hack this one game, or how to exploit it so that you're able to get more of this currency or more of this superpower. Those type of channels. And then you have like your updates channels, kind of like to where like you know what, gaming, I guess like games, you know, they go through maybe like a monthly or yearly update, or like maybe like better graphics, less lag, getting rid of this bug. You have those channels that keep up with small stuff like that there. You want to write down all the people, like I guess like every single channel type that's information based within the gaming, not gaming community, but kind of like within your niche that is producer. You want to have this column right there. Next, you want to have your consumers. You want to write down really like the people, different, really like the different channel types, like channel types you have within your niche that really take this information and turn it into content. So for example, let's say with our example niche gaming, right? You have those gaming channels out there that do vlogs. You also have those that do like let's say like let's play, where they're like going through like where they're playing through the game storyline, but on camera with their commentary. You have like those gaming like challenge video type channels, and then you have like those trolling channels, and this list can go on forever. Basically, you know, it's really centered around content. So I really want you guys to, you know, make this list your biggest list. Put like 10 or 15 in there. Same thing with the producers list as well. Keep these two big, because more likely more of your stuff is going to be in here. And then after you finish those two columns, you're going to go over to your decomposers, and then you're going to when you decompose, you're going to identify the different ways you could be a decomposer within your niche. So our niche was gaming, right? So you can have like, there's like reaction gaming channels. There's also some compilation gaming channels. I'm going to have to put that on here too. And then you have like the gaming channel news. And the news can kind of be a decomposer or a producer. You know, the news works in both columns right there. But that's really what you want to do. And I really want you guys to write that down on your own sheet of paper, and really make sure you guys do this exercise, because it is extremely important. Because what we're going to do is, you know, we're going to, once you have everything written down, you're going to look at all your options, and then you're going to pick, do I want to be a producer, consumer, or decomposer? And then what you're going to do is you're going to pick one. Let's say for the sake of this example, right, example video, I want to be a consumer, so I'm going to pick challenge video, right, challenges. So we're going to take, you know, like gaming, and that's how we got the / challenges right there. and within those challenges I can kind of like bounce around from like different ideas, as long as they tie back into this main idea. And I guess a good way to get I guess a good way to like find ideas for these little sub niches that tie back into this your big overall channel theme is to look. Let's say you chose consumers, right? You chose a challenge video. You can kind of bounce these ideas here to kind of like I guess like bounce around. But it really doesn't matter where you start at. The thing is that you just start somewhere, and I'm going to explain that not in this video, but definitely later in this course, and you're going to see why just starting is extremely important. Even though you don't have to pick the perfect niche. Yep, as long as you just start, that's really the key right there. So what I want you guys to do is to pause this video right now, and I want you to just get that sheet of paper and really take the time to do this exercise right here and write down all the producers, consumers, and decomposers within your niche. So go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so hopefully you guys stopped and did that exercise right there, and hopefully you went and you kind of made your producers, consumers, and decomposers columns. So now what I want you to do is I want you to pick one column, right? For example, we chose like challenge video for ours, right? And I want you to plug it in for your channel niche. So you have your channel niche. For us, it's gaming, and you're gonna plug in challenges. And then for these like little sub niches to where you're gonna hop around to, you could pick anything else that's in the consumer column. But you don't want it. But let's say if you pick something in the consumer column, right? You don't want to hop around in the producers and decomposers column. Some people are able to do it, but just to keep things a lot simpler, you want to stay within one column right here. And the reason why is because it's going to be a lot easier to run those rinse and repeat videos. Those rinse and repeat videos, they those are going to be a lot easier to run when you're in one column. When you're bouncing around, things kind of get a bit more confusing. So you really want to stick in just like one column right here. And then hopefully you have a graph that looks something like this right here. And this here is gonna give you an idea of like like it really gives you your channel structure. And really, when you don't know what to post, you can always refer back to this to kind of get an idea of like what you can do. And really, by having a channel foundation like this right here, it really makes it really makes a big difference. You guys may not see it now, but it really does. Especially and especially like later on in this course, I'm really going to show you guys why having this is extremely important. And hopefully you guys did the exercises, and that you're not going to continue going around on YouTube going like this right here. Even though it does, I mean, it's just confusing for both you and subscriber. You don't want to do that. You want to stick to this template right here, and you want to make sure you do stick to that. And yeah, just by doing that, it's going to be a lot easier to make a connection with your viewers. But yeah, that's it for this video right here. Sorry for it went a bit longer than expected, but I really just wanted to make sure we went through this chart all the way through, because this chart here, it is very powerful, especially when planning a channel. And a lot of big YouTube gurus out there, when they come to like choosing your niche, they just tell you to just do whatever you love, which is true, but they don't go into the details on like how to really focus things down to really make your channel not only unique to the video level, but also on like the search engine level, to where you're able to make yourself stand out from everyone else. And this is the way to do that. But go check out my next video. It's called Setting Up Channel Foundations. That there is extremely important. And yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.